Okay. Now it says I'm live. All right, everybody, come back. Okay. That's better. All right, guys, I hope you can come back. Thank you. I'm sorry. It's just, you know what? It's been a freaking schmozzle of a morning. No, it hasn't been that bad. All right. You might be feeling this in such weird ways. All right. So now the moon in Aries is not really doing that much, but I think it's more the sun. There we go. It's showing as a viewer. It's going to work now. I just had to get through that. Good morning, Deborah and Louise. Thank you for coming back. It just was not, it was just not working on my end. I could see that you were there on my phone. I just couldn't see you guys. It was, and how icky is this morning? Good morning, Christy again. All right. This is the problem. All right. So we currently have Mercury in Virgo, the Sun in Virgo, conjunct the South Node in Virgo. And so if you are feeling yuck, or if you are highly uncomfortable, your shadows have come back to haunt you. Like if you're just feeling icky, then this is the South Node stuff. And I don't know about you guys, but this is like smashing me. Good morning, Heather. All right. So at 9:30, so in an hour, we do have the moon in conjunct the sun as well. So there's another like ick factor. All right. So we could be sitting in that uncomfortable place. And the trick is to recognize what it means for you and apply the antidote. Sammy just asked me what coping mechanisms I was doing for this exam anxiety that I'm feeling. And I know rationally that I'm doing all the things that I can, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to still be physically feeling where the old trauma started. All right. So this could be like a cellular memory of old experiences. All right. So South Node in Virgo, the inner critic could be very loud right now, or very like you're not doing good enough, or you're not doing well enough, or or all those things. Um, so um, so also the Venus is in conjunct the North Node at 9 a.m. All right, so what does all of this mean? All right, so we're going through a process today where we can identify the discomfort and then apply the salve or the antidote in real time. Okay, so got fear, support yourself and bravely inch forward. All right, inch forward. We don't need to be, trying to climb mountains. We need to find good shoes first. You know what I mean? Like there's the working backwards type of energy here as well. Stressed out, be mindful and breathe. Meditation. What coping mechanisms have you used previously? And I mean, this is just if you are experiencing this discomfort. Like, I know right now, I am like, it's, oh. And again, I rationally know as a 50-year-old woman that this is just something, all right? This is going to pass. This is past events. This like I know better. Same with you. You know better, but when your body is physically in something, you just keep falling back into that trap. Hence, the eclipses are exposing things that need to be dealt with so that you can let them go. All right? So we're in this position where it's like, ugh. All right, so moon in conjunct the sun at 9:30. All right, so how can you as an individual, that dynamic individual, make an adjustment so that you can rationally and logically just keep moving? The sun's shining its light on the area that you need to be working on, and this moon is like, oh, but I feel like I need to make adjustments. All right, so the moon is also trine that Venus south, sorry, the moon is trine Venus at 11 a.m., but also in conjunct the south node at 11 a.m. All right, so there is a matter of giving and receiving love for yourself. You know, Venus is still in Leo. She is still trying to be the best version that she can whilst making adjustments as well, right? So she's in conjunct the North Node. What does she need to do so that she can, you know, I'm just getting a vision of, you know, she's getting something to hoik her dress up so that she's not walking in any of the muck of the past. All right. So I don't know. I'm seeing these little like suspender, you know, those little suspender things. All right. So she's got it on her dress. So she's still got hands free because, you know, she's a queen that does stuff. But she's making that adjustment so the path that she's walking on can be not so mucky. All right. Sorry. All right. I'm struggling today, guys. So big time. All right. Now we also have a square to Jupiter at 1 p.m. All right. So please try not to load yourself up too much with stuff on your plate if you are in this frame of mind. All right. Just do incremental things. Right. There is also an opposition to Mars ruling this moon at 5 p.m. So these trials are here to make you stronger. So please don't freak out. Everything will be okay. All right. So if you get to that 5 p.m. mark and it's just like you're getting the shits, then, you know, it might be time to just, again, put yourself back into your mindset. All right. So much of this today is it's icky. You know, we're coming up to the Kazemi on Saturday, so where the Mercury is exactly conjunct the Sun. I dare say we will be able to see a whole lot clearer after that, or maybe not clearer, but you know, we'll have a better idea. I don't know. Again, I'm struggling today cognitively because I am in this experience. All right, so yeah, look at your if you are experiencing this discomfort, all right, what are the habits that are being asked to release, and can you implement new strategies to get you forward? All right, so Deb here is helping me out. I've got so many beautiful people helping me out in this, like my trials and my tribulations right now. So you know, do you need to do that? What can you put in place to help you deal with these shadow experiences that are coming to the fore for you to deal with? All right, so I did draw a Susan. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, Simone. I did draw a Susan earlier too because I felt like I needed some Susan love. She was here earlier, but she's jumped off. So protect your energy. When threatened, echidnas simply curl up into a spiky ball to protect herself from unwanted intruders. Choose friends wisely. And I love this because I do feel like curling up into a little spiky ball, and I have chosen my friends wisely. So you know, maybe this is one of those things. That was the first card. I'm going to do a Dreamweaver. So, you know, there is just some serious discomfort in the air, guys. You know, we're in eclipse season. This is the time that we need to confront these shadow issues. And, you know, don't, like I said, don't be overcritical of yourself and your nature. Virgo is just trying to logic your way out of it. The North Node is trying to help you to spiritually integrate these lessons so that you can more authentically flow in the moment and be, you know, okay, that's a weird one. The messenger of the gods is was the words that I had to say then. Be the messenger of your gods and your experience, because, you know, we are all different. We all have different terminologies for the things that we're connected to. So so yeah. All right, let's just draw this card. Thank you for being awesome and accepting me for how I am. Oh dear. All right, this one here. This one. When Coyote calls your name. All right, card number 3. I love that one. I definitely feel like we are being called to both protect our energy and move forward. Hi, Linda. Yeah, I know. Well, I had this is my second or actually third attempt at going live today. The first two failed. So, this is the attempt three. All right. And the card is number three. There we go. So threes are the number for today, even though it is the 10th of September. Okay, so when Coyote calls your name, divine detours, the value of not getting what you think you want and discovering greater treasure when you are forced to change course. There's that nodal axis. All right, I love this. Sometimes you find yourself confused about your direction. You may have been so sure you were meant for this situation, this job, this love, or this thing, yet you're forced to walk away. All the signs have been pointing to potential magic and fulfillment, but somehow things are not turning out the way you expected or wanted. Oh, there you are, Susan. Mwah, mwah, mwah. When Coyote calls your name, you're being given a great gift. This apparent loss, detour, or change of course has been set in motion to give you what you truly need. The Dreamweavers know the truth in your heart. They know the perfect reflections of your greatest dreams are available and woven into the fabric of your life, just waiting for you to discover them. But they are meant to come in a different form than the one that you have been attached to. In this moment, it is important that you surrender your expectations and trust in divine timing and form. When Coyote calls your name, you will know this way was the best way for you after all. Your life is woven true, and the new threads of your experience sparkle. There really was no loss or disappointment at all, only a new, meaningful adventure and a beautiful story to tell. All right. So, summarizing today, if you are feeling discomfort or unease, try to support yourself, sit in it so that you can figure out what this eclipse season is trying to expose to you so you can heal and integrate. All right. So, maybe like with this card, it's saying that you've grown attached to something that is not meant to be. And the discomfort is you trying to detach yourself from something. South Node, it asks you to let things go. Irrational fears. All right. So again, going back to the fact that, this could be way more than what you can cognitively and rationally deal with. Is this, cellular trauma from old ages coming up to be dealt with because you've got shit in your face that you need to deal with. And that stuff back there that, that was from the trauma is pleading with you to just have a look, identify and nurture as best you can. So my thing today is going to be self-care, meditation. In order to make my brain work well, I've got to do certain things, and again, that my anxiety is so high right now. I'm just hanging in there with a smile because I know better, all right? Because I know what's going on. It doesn't make it any easier though. So if you are feeling it, please be kind to yourself. All right? Please don't give yourself a hard time because this shit runs way deeper than where we're at right now. All right, so um, that's me for the day. I'm going to get all my healthy habits happening so that I can function well. Oh, good, Barbara, good. Be nice to yourself, all right? Because treat yourself as you would your own small child, all right? Your grandchildren. You wouldn't treat them the way you treat yourself, all right? So I'm going to be doing that to myself today. I'm going to be treating myself as I would the beautiful Harlow or Rain. So, hey, Daniel, I would treat myself as beautifully as I would treat my own child. Daniel, I love you so much. That was so perfect, the timing. All right, okay. All right, so that is me, guys. I hope you have a fabulous day. And I haven't done the words for tomorrow. However, we do wake up with the moon square Pluto. And the moon is going to be in Taurus. So just be aware that if we are moving towards that, then we have more sensory experiences coming. All right. So the moon in Taurus is a very physical sensory thing. And the square to Pluto, not going to be the easiest, but it could be extremely transformative. All right. So that's my heads up for tomorrow. And the fact that the sun is conjunct the south node at 5 a.m. All right, so we still could be feeling that discomfort. So just hang in there, guys. You will be okay. Feeling all of this today. I have 2 days for finance to come through the house and we're trying to buy. Oh, yes, Simone, yes. You know what? Oh my God, what's that thing? Hoponopono. Try Hoponopono, all right? I don't know why that was just such a very strong thing. I know that there are some on YouTube that you can do along with money. All right. I know whenever I do Hoponopono, there you go. That's a tip to myself. It works so well. So go try that. And I hope it works for you. So, massive love, guys. Hang in there. You got this.